Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to We Are Not Entertained. I'm the Engine Brock Orton, your current and still reigning, defending B-Card Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Engine Brock Orton.
I'm too tired. I'm Tommy Haley. I'm too tired to say something because I've just been so footballed out this past weekend. We'll talk about football on BTT, so.
He is the made man, Tommy Haley, but
hello.
You were briefly put on administrative leave today. As
yes,
we're recording.
for undisclosed reasons.
No, we'll go ahead and say
nope,
it.
Nope,
yep.
Nope, I don't want to get canceled.
Will you have a full written apology for BTT this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will. That's all I'll say.
For
legal purposes, this is all I can say.
Oh, very much for legal purposes. Holy crap. Tommy may get the company sued at some point. So, here we are. Tommy, there's a pay-per-view that happened yesterday as we're recording.
Yes, it was a day one. WWE day one. The only reason...
Down since day one-ish.
Yes, exactly. The first tweet I saw when I checked WWE's Twitter was down since, and it was the Usos walking out like in the GIF. I'm like, of course they decided to make this pay-per-view so they could finally make the down since day one-ish joke for the day one pay-per-view. I didn't watch. I was working that day, even though it was New Year's Day here in Missouri. Last year, it snowed like crazy, and guess what? Happened again.
Yep. It's Missouri. It's the winter.
We finally have snow. Cocaine. Let's go.
Okay, listen. I know this is the unedited version, not as heavily monitored podcast that we do as compared to BTT, and then Macy's podcast. There's just no rules in Macy's podcast.
No, it's like
oh my lord, it's a Wild West. I let her do whatever the hell she wants on that.
Yeah, so day one happened. There were a lot of matches. The Usos retained
against the New Day.
Which is pretty much the tag team. It's pretty much the only tag teams on SmackDown. I feel like.
No, I think there's Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. I don't know. I legitimately
don't know either.
No
I haven't
clue.
watched SmackDown in forever. But this is my first SmackDown / WWE live event I'm going to see ever. I've been to two. This month now, actually, it's coming out in January. I've been to 2 AEW events, but never been to a WWE event in my life.
It is
on back-to-back days, no less.
Yeah, which is Macy's not happy that she has to go with us.
Too bad.
To Royal Rumble.
Too bad.
But you know what?
Brock, do you hear this? Brock, do you hear it? It's the world's smallest violin. Such a beautiful sound.
Brock, reminder, put in a violin sound effect.
I know this is audio, but I'm doing I'm playing the violin right now as we speak.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's beautiful.
Brock put in the audio file of a violin playing.
Do it. Don't forget. But yeah, let's see what else.
I'll also cut this part out.
Let's see what else happened. What else happened? A lot happened. So,
the big thing that
happened.
One of the two big things.
Let's address one of the elephants in the room.
Or one of the elephants that wasn't in the room.
Well, yeah, or I should say, one of the elephants that couldn't be in the room due to protocols. We're talking about the big dog, the tribal chief.
The Samoan Smasher, or whatever the hell.
I don't know.
He says he's gonna smash people.
The tribal chief.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns has tested...
The guy.
Has tested, finally the guy.
Yeah.
There's some failed experiments for him being the guy, and those didn't pan out well. Now it's perfect. With Roman Reigns having, cancer, he's immunocompromised. He tested positive for COVID, so he couldn't be at the pay-per-view.
Correct.
So
he was supposed to face
Lesnar. And during the pay-per-view, Big E just basically said, I'm booking Brock Lesnar in this match.
I'm a big sweaty man, and
we had Bobby Lashley, Big E, and Brock Lesnar in the same ring with Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins there. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah,
that's a good
5
fatal 5-way.
Yeah.
Is that what the match
big meaty men slapping meat?
Yes, exactly. We got big meaty men slapping meat.
I was waiting for you to say it.
You beat me to it by 5 seconds. But yeah, Brock Lesnar was just basically put in the match because hey, he's there.
Tell me what else happened on this card.
Let's see. Edge beat The Miz with help with his wife.
Joy.
Edge came out into his with his his vampire. He did the vampire entrance.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. There was literally no title changes during this, by the way.
Yes, there was.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes, there was.
Hold on. Certain titles didn't change hands. There was one that did.
Yeah.
Well, let's just rip that Band-Aid off now. Let's see. Liv Morgan lost.
Boo!
Drew McIntyre beat Madcap Moss, and basically, I was gonna send you a gif of him taking a concerto, basically riding him off TV for a bit. I was gonna send it to you, but I'm just telling you now. Yeah, Corbin and Madcap basically concertoed Drew and are riding him off TV for a bit. Which, I mean, since it's January, he could come back at the Rumble.
That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna enter 30. He's gonna win the Rumble.
Nope. We'll talk about it after
a
certain main event match.
I know.
So, the main event, the 5-man,
big meaty men.
big meaty men. I mean, Seth Rollins is not a big
well,
meaty
I was about to say big meaty men, slapping meats, and Seth Rollins
CrossFit Jesus
for the WWE Championship. Tommy, I am sad.
I think
I am sad.
the correct words are "I am inevitable"
I am sad.
and "I am sad" as well.
I am sad.
What we mean is Brock Lesnar once again squashed a New Day member for a title. It didn't take him as long. It took him a little longer with.
There were
Big E.
5 guys.
I know, but still, it took him longer with this match than it did with the match against Kofi. So, I mean, Biggie, of course. I like how Biggie was talking about all this stuff and all the la. He's like, I want Brock Lesnar and all that. And it's like, what is Brock Lesnar proceed to do? Oh, I don't know, win the WWE Championship for Brock Lesnar. So it's like, oh, we know who he's facing at the Rumble. Let's just get that out of the way. This pay-per-view is basically a setup for the next couple of weeks for the Rumble.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
So here's what they're gonna do. Here's what they're gonna do. And this is.
Here's what you think's gonna do.
Here's what I'm gonna call it audible, and I'm fantasy booking right now.
Oh, sweet God! And then I'll tell you what's actually gonna happen.
I'm gonna fantasy book / tell you what actually is going to happen. So, with Drew being written off of TV for what seems to be maybe a week or two, maybe longer. I don't know. He needs a break. I mean, come on. He's been wrestling the entire pandemic. Here's what's going to happen. So Brock Lesnar won the title.
The WWE.
This is coming out Monday. What's going to happen is they're going to tease a match, but that's not going to happen that night on Raw. Between Brock Lesnar and Big E.
Okay.
So that's not going to happen. That match is not happening.
Obviously.
So what happens was... What will happen is Big E will challenge Brock Lesnar tonight on Monday at the Royal Rumble. That's one match that we're definitely getting at the Rumble.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Here's what they'll do with Roman. It sucks that he was out for COVID, and it sucks. I hope he takes all the time he needs because he's immunocompromised. T's and P's are with you, man.
Yes.
Here's what they're gonna do. And knowing WWE, this is what they're 1,000% gonna do. Whoever wins the Rumble this year is going to challenge Roman for... Actually, hold on, I don't know. I don't know. Actually, yes. I'm going to stick with that. Whoever wins the Rumble this year will challenge Roman for the title at Mania. So, who will that person be? You smell that? You smell that? I wonder who's cooking that. Of course, it's The Rock. Because what were they supposed to do last year? Oh, I don't know. Put a bow on the bloodline, the family feuding, the in-feuding between the Usos
and Roman.
And who else better to end it than The Rock? I mean, they're cousins, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
They are cousins?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are cousins. Remember, that was supposed to happen... Well, hold on. It was supposed to be Roman versus Goldberg, and Roman winning and beating
That was in
Goldberg.
2020.
Right, exactly. But the year after that, it was reported that it was supposed to be The Rock next,
Yeah.
and he would beat The Rock and be the true head of the table and all that kind of jazz. That's definitely what's going to happen. I think. Hold on, let me rephrase that. That's what I think is going to happen. Knowing WWE, will they do that? Maybe.
I'm about to smack you down the reality with what they're actually going to do.
And it's a strong maybe. That's my prediction. Am I going to lose my shit in St. Louis at number 30 when I hear The Rock's theme at number 30? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Here's what's going to happen. Number 30 is going to hit, and you're going to hear one thing. You're going to hear motherfucking bagpipes.
It's going to be Roddy Piper.
And Drew McIntyre is going to come out. Because
I'm pretty sure he changed his theme.
Whatever. He's been gone. He'll be gone for almost a month at that point. He'll win the Rumble, and we'll get Roman versus Drew at WrestleMania. Because fuck you. Fuck what you want. This is what's happening. The Rock is the biggest movie star.
They teased it.
The Rock is the biggest movie star in Hollywood. Drew versus Roman is exactly what they want for their marketing machine. Two of the most photogenic guys that they can have out there, who they don't have to worry about getting hurt and them costing them millions of dollars. That's what's going to happen. Or Omos is going to win the Rumble and challenge Lesnar for the title, or whoever wins the WWE title on Raw. Or Gable Steveson is, because fuck you, that's what you're getting. You're getting what McMahon wants, which is big meaty men slapping meats. You don't get no Rock and Roman. You don't get AJ Styles winning and challenging Big E. You're getting none of that. You're gonna get what you like, what you get, and you're gonna fucking like it. Because you're a piece of shit, and you mean nothing to them. Because you know what?
You mean we?
Yeah. You know why? Because you're a mark, and you're still gonna pay attention, and this podcast is still gonna happen. Because we all know, without us, you have a hole in your life. You'll come crawling back every single fucking time.
Okay, Thanos.
Am I wrong?
You literally just did that. You cannot live with your own fiddler, and what that leads you back to me.
Hey, that's fine. WWE can always say this.
Can I
am inevitable.
You
will always care.
I highly disagree with that. With Drew being number 30.
Why wouldn't it happen? Why?
Why would that not happen?
Yeah, why?
Think of how much more money they would make with The Rock. Him
Think
being
of the
a movie
insurance
star.
that'd have to
and
be...
I'm pretty sure he has stated before that he has always wanted to come back to WWE.
Think of all the insurance that would have to clear from all the movie companies. That's what's preventing it.
Well, he's not doing Fast 10, so thank God.
Well, but who knows what else he's going to do.
Plus, they also kind of teased it at Survivor Series that, hey, he might be coming back.
As a nice marketing ploy for Red Notice. Which, by the way, really good movie.
It was a really good movie. I actually did watch that. It was really good.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. This is turned into a
No,
Red
it's not a
Notice
Red
review.
No. But they teased it at Survivor Series with the egg thing from The Rock. It's $100 million and all that.
It was just a grand marketing ploy.
I get it was a marketing ploy.
And you know what? When Drew comes out and wins, they're going to laugh and laugh and laugh at you, Mark. Because you thought and you wanted The Rock to come out and win.
You have said this, and you said this to me off record, that if The Rock does show up in St. Louis as number 30, we are both collectively going to lose our fucking minds.
Oh, I will. But...
Dude, I superbly disagree with that.
All right, here we go.
I superbly disagree with that.
Power ranking the 5 most likely people to win the Rumble. Start with your number 1.
Biggie.
Is to win the Rumble.
Oh, wait, hold on. To win the Rumble.
Yeah.
With all the talent they have right now.
Yes. And people who haven't debuted.
To win the Rumble.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing what they do with the Rumble now is they'll have certain people from NXT be in the Rumble.
give me your most likely.
Most likely, the
power ranking your most likely top 5.
I mean, Drew will obviously be up there.
That's my number 1.
AJ, he hasn't gotten the Rumble win yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's had... What titles have AJ had? AJ Styles had. He's got
just
the WWE.
The WWE.
No, tag team.
Well, I mean, for the world titles, just the WWE.
It's crazy to think that he's not an IC title.
Nope.
He's never won the IC title.
2-time or 3-time US champion.
You would think with someone like him, WWE would immediately make him a Grand Slam champion very quickly.
Nah.
Yes.
But they won't. Anyway, here are my top 5, and I'll power rank them in order for you. Number 1, Drew McIntyre. I'll put that one at a 50% out of 100.
Okay. Just a 50%?
Out of 100.
I'd say a good 65.
All these together are out of 100.
I'd give Drew a good 65.
Out of 100?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm more inclined to agree with you. 65. After him is Omos. Because he's a big man, and they want that.
He's a big, tall man.
Yes. After him is Gable Steveson. He has not debuted yet. And you know that they would love to have that happen.
But you know our stance on Gable Steveson. They can't rush something like that. They can't. Because if they do, they're going to ruin it, and they're going to get absolutely shit on for it.
You do remember who we're talking about correctly.
I get it is Gable Steveson.
And what company does he work for?
I get he works for WWE.
That's all you need to know. That's why it'll happen. Because fuck you and fuck what you want.
I mean, that'd be awesome to see in St. Louis, to see him debut at the Rumble. But that's something they can't rush. Kind of like how I know we're going off topic wrestling, but how the Royals haven't called up Bobby Witt Jr. yet. And we've seen him play. And they can't rush that.
Yeah, we have seen him play. We've also seen the other guys that
They can't rush that. They cannot.
Sidebar, fuck wrestling for a bit. Do you think he gets brought up this year?
Maybe.
I think he might make
That's if we have baseball this season.
Yeah! Yeah, that's going to be a discussion for BTT.
Back on track to Gable Steveson. They can't rush that. They just can't.
Okay.
It was cool to see him at SummerSlam and all that. But, like, they just can't rush it. Because you know why? Because everyone is expecting him to be the 2.0 version of Kurt Angle.
I think that's a little bit unrealistic expectation to put upon him.
Are you surprised by that?
No, he's won a gold medal.
Exactly.
But he didn't do it with a broken freaking neck.
But still, he's an Olympic wrestler. He won a gold medal. Did he win it with a broken freaking neck? No.
No, he won it at the last second with an amazing stand switch. Which, by the way, I wrestled in high school. I've pulled one of those off before. It's fucking hard.
Like, they can't rush it at all. They can't do it at all. I get, it's been, what, how many months since they signed him?
After the SummerSlam.
It was after SummerSlam?
Yeah.
So it's been, what? SummerSlam was what, in August?
Yeah.
I think, hold on.
September, maybe.
Okay, they don't do SummerSlam that late.
No, it was when he got signed. Signed in maybe September.
When was Gable Steveson It was September 4th, so let's see.
September.
October, November, December,
January.
It's been 4 months since he signed with the company.
Yep.
Well, I mean, coming up on January 4th, it would have. I guess it'll technically be exactly 4 months.
Tuesday.
As of Tuesday, it'll technically be 4 months, but I get.
So at the Rumble, it'll be close to 5.
We haven't. So since the announcement of his signing, it has been radio silent. Sean Ross Sapp, literally everyone that reports on wrestling has not heard a peep from Gable Steveson.
He does stuff. He says stuff on Twitter, but wrestling wise,
which is a good thing because you know what they're doing. They're trading him. He's at the Performance Center. Maybe not every day, but
he wrestled in college and for the Olympics. He's there every day.
He may take a day.
Every day.
He may take a day off or two. I don't know.
You can do it every day. Maybe not that, but based off other, actual. Sorry, I'm gonna say this: wrestling, not wrestling. You can do that every day.
Whoa! You're opening the forbidden door there, sir.
I don't give a fuck.
But they can't rush it, and I know we've said this before on the podcast, but they just can't.
No.
It would be cool to see him at the Rumble.
More likely to debut, Braun Breaker or Gable Steveson at the Rumble.
Braun Breaker.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Braun Breaker. It is more likely that I will see him maybe at number 16. I don't know.
Why 16?
I don't know.
That's a random number.
What number was Keith Lee when he made his debut at the Rumble?
10.
No, it was no. Because MVP was before Keith Lee.
Okay.
No wait.
Yeah, it was.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't even know.
I don't remember. It was
not 16. Lesnar was gone by 16.
Man, yeah, I think he was actually.
Yeah, so.
What number? You want me to give me an honest number that he would show up at?
23.
25.
23, because
25.
Nobody's 23 is kind of like that, just like it's a good number for him to come out at. I don't know why that came to mind. I could just see it.
Could you imagine if they did a 50-man Rumble? He'd be number 50.
Oh my
and guess
God.
what? It's a 50% chance.
Oh my
winning.
God. No, that's exactly why they wouldn't do it. Anyway,
a legit number would be 25. 25 would be the number.
25, 23.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah, for some reason, they haven't pulled the trigger on giving him the NXT title.
Which makes me think he's probably going to get the call up at the Rumble.
Exactly, which would make it perfect that he doesn't have that boon that certain people have had. When you have the title, it's almost like a death sentence when you get called up to the main roster.
Finn Balor, Kevin Owens.
As of recent, certain title
let's
holders.
go over the most recent champions. Ciampa, obviously he can't, because he's still down there.
I mean, that's something. That's someone that would be like the gatekeeper for the main roster. Yeah. I feel like
Adam Cole. Well, he's in.
Well, he's at a different company now. So
Finn Balor.
I said recently,
Samoa Joe.
Not like.
No, I know he has won it recently.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa
Joe said, "Peace out" before shit hit the fan. Killer Cross, because he's now.
Yeah, he's gone.
Sorry, Karrion Kross.
He's gone.
The artist known as Karrion Kross, who is now Killer
Keith
Kross.
Lee.
They tried to do something with Keith Lee, and then it just couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he's gone.
They had something there, man. That
fucking
did. Sucked.
I know. Anyway.
Speaking of people that aren't with the company anymore.
Yeah, this one sucks, speaking of sucking.
So, Toni Storm is reportedly gone from WWE. She asked... So, from Sean Ross Sapp, Mr.
Of Fightful.
Of Fightful.com. If I could find the report from Fightful.
It's kind of important. Just slightly.
I know it's... So, Toni Storm has been released. So, I believe this happened...
After we had recorded BTT.
I believe after, we recorded BTT, which was... Why won't it let me do the thing?
Do the ting.
I don't know. It's just... So here's another weird thing about the Toni Storm stuff.
She requested it.
She herself requested a release. Another thing is that she also wrestled a live event
the day
before against Charlotte Flair at somewhere. I don't remember where
Becky
it was.
Lynch, I thought. Or no, it might have been Charlotte. I don't know. One of the champions. I don't care anymore. I don't watch WWE.
I mean, this is the only time we're going to actually watch WWE. Back-to-back days.
I may go insane.
I will... Okay.
Brent will be...
This was December 29th. So this was like...
Brain no work.
It's about
Thursday?
About Thursday, yeah.
Brain no
So
work.
it kind of surprised Sean as well, because he's like, yeah, I've confirmed the news with the company. And he said, this is what Sean said on his Twitter. Quote, those that I have spoken to within WWE believe Toni Storm asked for her release from the company, though I am also making an effort to reach out to those close to her. The memo that went out did not list budget cuts as the reason, as has been the tradition of late, end quote. So remember, there was some stuff, like leaked images of Toni Storm. That's why she doesn't have a Twitter. That's why you can't really, go out, DM Toni and be like, hey,
Yeah.
why'd you ask for your release?
Yeah.
But it's the, as much as it's the rare one where it's not a budget cut, where the wrestler asked themselves for a release.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, especially recently. A lot of guys have let theirs expire, but nobody's really asked for a release recently.
Yeah, so she wrestled a live event on the 28th of December in Washington, D.C. That's the last time she actually, She also, before that, she also wrestled Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So those are like her last two things. I mean, to be fair, it's another case of, here's someone that was absolutely fucking awesome in NXT, and then once they got to the main roster, what the hell do we do with this thing? And don't say the names you listed for the NXT Championship, because
No.
those have had years to marinate and work well.
I'm saying I think she got screwed because of Charlotte. They already had their blonde woman's champion.
Are you surprised? And
Nope.
you know what? I'm not surprised by that, because they have a Charlotte almost like an Oedipus complex with Charlotte.
Yeah.
Or just with the Flair name in general.
Oh, that's 100% what it is. She got screwed
Just because your last name is Flair doesn't mean you get to win every fucking single title when you get the chance.
She got screwed because Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, Bianca. She was on SmackDown, and those four...
A little bit of... I mean, even though Bayley's not there...
No, Bayley wasn't... No. Because Bayley's been hurt this whole time since Tony's been on the main roster. Those four were your four main ones in the SmackDown Women's title picture.
I mean,
That's why she got skewed.
Becky's on Raw now, but...
But she won the title from Bianca.
Right.
That's why she got screwed.
So did Bianca got screwed by Becky at SummerSlam.
Exactly.
But...
I'm saying...
It's kind of worked out now.
I'm saying, don't be surprised if there's not more that are coming.
For asking, or just another round of budget cuts, as I say this with air quotes?
I think morale there is completely shot to hell.
Well, yeah, because no one knows when they're either going to get
I wouldn't be surprised...
buried under the card, or...
I wouldn't be surprised if you saw, like, Ali, Cedric, Ricochet, the guys that have been brought in sort of newer, relatively, are the ones that ask. But, there'll still be guys like, well, obviously Kevin Owens.
Look at your KO. Which, remember,
Sammy.
he teased about letting his contract expire and just going somewhere else. But
Resigned.
But he resigned.
Sammy. Like, the ones that have been around for a longer period of time, they're going to stay. Cesaro, Sheamus.
Well, KO stayed for a long time. Remember, KO debuted with the NXT Championship against Cena.
Yeah.
And guess what? That feud was fucking awesome, and that worked.
But, like I'm saying, don't be surprised if there's just a whole bunch of...
people asking for the release. John Moxley kind of started that trend where he himself asked for his release. Or certain ones just let their contract just straight out expire. Kyle let his contract expire.
Cole
let his contract expire.
Johnny Gargano.
I feel like Johnny is a different case, because I feel like he's done enough to where he can just be like, I got a kid on the way, I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to happen anymore at this point, because I mean, Jeff Hardy's gone.
Not for those reasons.
No,
No.
I know, but like I'm looking at this roster and I don't know a good portion of the people. And that's how I'm looking at AEWs as well. Or I'm looking at AEWs and I'm like, WCW 2000, WCW 1999.
Okay, maybe not 2000. Let's pump the brakes.
They just gave the title back to Cody.
I know they gave the title back to Cody. He's turning into Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing.
Yep.
Slow, methodical heel turn.
But I'm legitimately looking. I'm like, you're just using maybe a more accurate would be WCW 1995. Because you've got the big names that were in WWE years past: CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Miro. You also got your homegrowns. You got your Darby Allins, your Sting. You got your MJFs.
No. Sting is not home. He's with Darby Allin, which is good for Darby Allin.
I know. MJF, Jungle Boy.
But
the parallels are most certainly there.
But there are certain ones that have worked and made their craft through the indies. MJF was one of them.
Like I said, your WCW 1995. Your MJF, cocky young heel. Who's that remind you of in WCW 1995, Tommy?
Oh, I don't know.
It ain't a Flair.
It's not Flair, because Flair was established well before the 95.
Yep.
And I mean well before 95.
A young heel who hasn't been showcased much of anywhere else?
Who?
Jeff Jarrett in 95.
Oh my god, of course you gotta put it in.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not, but...
Part of a team that's similar to the Four Horsemen when Jeff Jarrett was part of the Four Horsemen?
Okay, slap nuts. When did you start using that in WCW?
96. Or 99. After he had been released from WWF
I feel
the
like
final
he
time.
always... The final time?
99.
Pretty sure he made his return when the Rumble went to Arizona.
Yeah, he did, and I watched it, and I creamed my pants when his theme song hit.
Dude, I just started laughing when that happened.
I was so happy. Anyway, where the hell's Elias? Now I'm thinking about it. He's still with the company.
I think so.
But I don't know anymore, man. I just have no hope for this company anymore. I have no hope for the wrestling business. The wrestling business is screwed.
Really?
Yeah. Just in general. When the so-called biggest company that there is struggling to pull 2 million people to watch it.
That's why I said a person like The Rock at the Rumble would definitely get
Cool. How long would the buzz be there?
Well, I mean, they keep it sustained.
How long would the buzz be there?
For The Rock?
After he's gone. How long is the buzz still going to be there?
After The Rock is gone.
Yeah, how long?
After Mania?
Okay, so you're saying he's going to lose if he was to come back?
The Rock.
Yeah. Is that a yes?
Of course he's going to lose.
Okay.
Of course he's going to lose.
How long after he's gone does the buzz stay from him?
I don't know.
And the ratings stay
I don't know. Roman already wrestled Cena. He beat Cena.
How long?
I don't know.
It's going to dip the very next day.
Oh, yeah, it's going to dip. Don't.
Immediately. Back down to where it was. If there's even big of a jump as anything.
Don't get me wrong. People always... I mean, I don't think anymore. We'll always watch the day after Mania because...
That's Raw. Not SmackDown, where he'll be. On Fox, your network show. There'll be a jump when he comes in. It isn't going to last after he's gone.
It won't last, but those post-Mania shows will get spikes.
Which is why I'm sitting here saying the same thing. Wrestling business is doomed.
You're just now noticing this?
No, I've known this. I held out hope. I've just become so cynical to it at this point. There's no shot for anyone. That's why I'm saying right now.
In WWE.
No, in general. If you're listening to this right now, just stop watching wrestling. No, Tommy, I'm serious. Just stop. Let wrestling die the death it deserves, so that way someone could come around and remake it the way that it should be. Not this corporate bullshit that you're seeing right now.
Okay.
Not fucking Mickey Mouse. Not goddamn Cartoon Network fucking level of...
Hey, Cartoon Network is a good network, alright? That's a go-to network.
Cartoon Network.
Don't put that name in vain with wrestling. Those are two completely different things, pal.
Fine. Don't make it some...
Disney? Go ahead. Put it
No,
with Disney.
that's WWE. That's
I mean,
Disney.
they are selling. They are. I mean, all signs point like they're definitely selling to Disney. By the way, just throwing that out there.
That's fine.
They are.
That's fine.
Don't
Let
lie.
them.
They are.
Let them. I don't care anymore.
Can we just go back to the way it was in the 90s?
Fuck that. Go back to the 70s. I want to be able to go to a show locally in Liberty like every week.
Journey Pro?
Journey Pro does it right. There's nothing too stupid there. But I guess that's just kind of how I feel overall in the wrestling business.
That's how it's been for like the past, what? 12 years?
10 years.
12.
12?
12. I'm pretty sure the PG era started in 2010. Oh, wait.
2008. But, whatever. Well, Tommy, if you don't have anything else, then I'll go ahead and hit the plugs that we normally do. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at twitter.com. And the @ is at BCardYT. Make sure to listen to Big Time Talkers this Wednesday at noon. We have the options on both YouTube and on Spotify. Tommy, what are some topics that we're going to have on Big Time Talkers this week?
Football.
And
Football.
we do a top 5. What's our top 5 this week, Tommy?
Football.
Our top 5 is not football.
So it's top 5 Pokemon.
Yes, top 5 favorite Pokemon this week.
But
Lots of football.
But football.
But lots of football.
Hey, Kevin, how was your weekend? Good. I watched football all day.
Make sure to check out Macy Shearer, the girl that we do the Big Time Talkers podcast with every week.
She has Twitter finally.
Well, she has a Twitter, but I was going to say her podcast that she does weekly, every Friday at noon.
She also has that, too.
The Sheer Shit podcast. This past week, me and her discussed mushrooms being legalized in the United States for medicinal use, which that was an interesting...
Okay, I listened to the first episode. I did not know that was part of the second episode.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Also, camels getting Botox injections for beauty pageants.
What do you guys talk about on the podcast?
The weirdest stuff possible.
Apparently.
We also talk about NASA hiring 24 theologians.
Oh, yeah, we're getting aliens this year, bro.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, we're at
I can't wait. Anyway, that's the type of stuff that if you're into that, which if you listen to wrestling, chances are you probably are into that weird stuff as well. So come check us out there. And as always, you can follow me at BrockGorton99 on Twitter. Tell me your handle.
Dude Rex 14. Dude _ Rex 14. The D and the R are capitalized.
Me and Tommy will have a challenge video where he's challenging me for my B-Card Heavyweight Championship of the World. Tommy, how are you challenging me this time around?
I guess hockey.
Hockey?
Apparently.
We're playing hockey against each other? I'd smoke you.
I guess. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
You were the one that challenged me.
I don't know. It was New Year's when this happened. It was a blur. New Year's
Oh,
Eve.
God, we were both so drunk.
New Year's Eve was such a blur. You know how drunk I was? I decided to watch all 3 of the prequels.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have to be that drunk to watch those. I'd do that.
Oh, no, I just do that anyway.
I'd rather watch the prequels and watch modern day wrestling.
I think I just watched the prequels just cause.
Yeah.
They're that good.
Next week, we'll be reviewing the first ever episode of WWE Superstars, Tommy, when they were on WGN America.
That was the network they were on?
Yes.
You're fucking with me, right?
No.
You
can look it up right
what?
now.
What?
WGN America.
What? Superstars?
Yes.
Stars. WGN America. What the? GN America? Oh my god, it did.
Oh, wait till we get to main event where the first ever episode was on Ion Television.
I'm surprised they never had a show on Versus when that channel was around.
Stop giving me nostalgia for something that should still be around.
It's just the Paramount Network now.
No, it isn't.
Versus?
It's NBC Sports Network.
I thought Versus turned into Spike.
Hold up. No, it didn't. Did you have Time Warner Cable or what did you have growing up?
Well, for a couple years I had Time Warner.
Okay.
And I had
Channel 55 was Versus. Channel 55 now is CBS Sports Network or NBC Sports Network. It's been the same.
I'm pretty sure Versus turned into Spike.
Look it up right now because Spike was around before then. They were around at the same time. Spike and Versus. Going off a completely different tangent this week for Wayne. Good lord.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. That's weird. I always thought Versus turned into Spike.
No, Spike was around at the same time.
Wait, I think Spike turned into...
Spike's still around.
I'm pretty sure it's Paramount Network.
I thought Spike was still around.
Spike...
TV.
Yeah, no, it's Paramount. It's Paramount Network now.
Oh, okay.
I was right about one thing. Woo!
Woo!
Other than that, you got anything else to
add? Plugs for what we're doing next week.
You already did plugs and all that.
And what we're watching next week, you're going to be thrilled about that. I got a preview of what it is. Oh, Tommy, it's some good shit. Wait.
Is it better than Saturday Morning Slam?
Oh, sweet God, yes.
That shit was a dumpster
Oh,
fire.
my God, yes. So, to review, here's the networks that we've watched that we're going to be watching. So, Saturday Morning Slam was on CW.
CW, basically.
We're getting ready to go to WGN.
WGN America.
Yes. When we did the WWECW show, that was on Sci-Fi.
I knew that. I knew it was on Sci-Fi.
When we do main event, that's going to be on Ion Television. We're just going to be hitting all the shows of, like, bottom rung cable networks. And I love
The
it.
secondary news channels.
Ion Television?
I'm pretty sure one of the local networks here would.
Oh,
did that
CW?
for a bit.
CW did.
KMBC does CW.
Is KMBC
Channel
CW?
9. Channel 9.
I thought they were Channel 7.
No, they're Channel 9.
Huh. I don't know. Anyway.
Fox 4 is just Fox. I mean, they will never...
Yeah, no. And CBS is CBS, and ABC is ABC, and NBC is... What is the NBC one? Channel 12?
I think... I have Hulu, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, it should say on the side.
No, it doesn't say.
Oh, well, never mind. But yeah, we just went on a tirade about Kansas City
I guess.
stuff. I don't know, whatever. Do you remember 38 The Spot growing up, by the way? Bro, that was awesome.
They used to always show, like blacked out games nationally for, like, the colleges. For, like, Mizzou, KU, K-State.
They had the Border Patrol on there for a while in the mornings from 6 o'clock till 7 a.m.
It did.
It's great. Border Patrol is a local Kansas City sports talk show here in KC.
610 is far superior.
Agreed. My father does not agree, though.
My dad used to listen to 810 all the time, but then he flipped over to 610.
My dad hates Bob Fesco.
See, before...
But when he drives to work is when he'd be going with Bob Fesco.
See, before all the Chiefs stuff and all that, before the Chiefs won the Super Bowl and all that stuff, he was tolerate. I love Fesco. Now, after all this, I can't stand him.
So, when my dad drives to work and drives back, or drives to work, he would be listening to Bob Fesco. So that's why he doesn't listen to 610. Because when he goes to work, it's the Border Patrol. So it's Nate Bukaty and Steven St. John, who he loves listening to. Which is understandable.
Understandable.
That's kind of why I was a 810 listener.
I was 610.
Now I'm 610.
For C-Dot now.
C-Dot, 100%.
The only reason why I listen to 610 now is just because of C-Dot.
So I will listen to almost entirely sports on 810 afterwards. Because
they're the ESPN one. They're like...
Yeah,
ESPN.
Yeah, that's what 810 is. But they have a kid on there who's our age, works for SI, and is the beat writer for the Chiefs. His dad is the pastor at the church that my parents go to.
Huh.
So whenever the Chiefs have a game, because he'll be not there, according to my parents. I don't know. I don't go.
He won't be there?
Yeah, he won't be at church if the Chiefs have a game.
A home game or just a game?
Just a game in general. Because he's got to be there and be prepared to watch it and stuff. Anyway, we've been rambling too long here on it. We're not entertained. Quite honestly, this is probably more riveting conversation than anything wrestling related.
Yes. This has turned into our version of the Sheer Shit podcast.
You know what? No. Oh, God, no. You know what? Fuck it. Wayne, next week we're reviewing Superstars, and then we're just going to talk about random stuff. I don't care anymore, because I'm not entertained by wrestling at all.
No, not right now. I mean, by the end of the month, yeah, because we're going to be watching the Rumble and all that. That'll be my first pay-per-view ever. Ever live.
My first one was a small independent show, which
you know what,
doesn't really count, but...
You know what's nice about going to a live pay-per-view event? I won't get to see 5 million cuts on television.
Thank God!
Which is a blessing in disguise.
I need to confirm with you what seats you want, by the way, because there's one spot I'm thinking of, and I need...
In St. Louis?
Yes.
I don't care. I already basically paid for me at Macy's.
Obviously, but there are multiple sections of that price that you can sit at, and I want to know which one you want to do. We'll do that after the show.
I know, but you want my honest opinion right now? I'll let you decide. I'll just let you decide.
I've been Brock Gordon.
I've been Tommy Haley, and I feel like I just made a mistake.
And when it comes to professional wrestling in general, I'm not entertained.
Right now, not entertained. At the end of the month, will be.
Next week, we'll review
Superstars.
But after that, I'm thinking we just talk about
stuff and things.
Yeah, that might be what Wayne turns into.
To start our version of the Sheer Shit podcast.
Kind of. We're not stealing hers. Not stealing her stuff exactly. We're not talking about weird news stories. The weird and bizarre.
I mean, I know where we're going to be I know the weird and bizarre we're going to be talking about Wednesday.
Yeah. But have a good rest of your week, folks.
Bye.